Live, it's on the screen. It might say starts at 6:30, but I think we have our second written warning in 2 days for our IT and technical team there. Anyway, welcome to Vogue Fitness Daily Live Interactive Coached Online WOD, day number 6. Over to you, Elliot.
Hi guys, how are we? Sorry for our tardiness. I will make sure that the technical team does 15 burpees, 5 burpees for every minute late, just like you guys have to do. Hope quarantine's not too bad. Hope we're still okay. So today we've got a bit of a recovery day. We've gone hard the last 2 days. So we're still going to get some good work in, but we're going to get some accessory work in, okay? So what we're going to do, like we have every other day, we're going to go through the warm-up first, get everything moving, and then today, because we've got some more technical movements than normal, we've got a little bit more coaching to do, so you need to make sure you listen up and watch on screen to get the movement right, okay? So what we're going to do first is make sure you've got your equipment out. So if you've got a rower, you need a rower, you need your dumbbell and your kettlebell, okay? Now we'll explain scaling options for all the movements just like we do in normal classes, okay? Sweet, so what we're gonna do first is the scaling option for the 60 seconds cardio that's in the workout, which is a skier jump. So if we watch the ladies here, we're gonna start on one leg with the other foot just off the floor. We're gonna hop laterally as far as we can, land on the other leg, and then back to the middle. Cool, and we're gonna do that 20 times just to get that heart rate going. Good. So try and keep those chests up. Try and land with a slightly bent knee. As you can see, Amanda's tapping her toe to the floor to keep her balance. If you're a bit of a bodyweight ninja, you can keep that foot off the floor and work on some extra balancing skills. 20 girls. We'll just give people a couple of seconds to catch up.
And who's joining us tonight, Elliot?
Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't introduce anyone. So I'm Elliot from Vogue Fitness CrossFit Yas Marina. This is Jamie, also coach at Yas Marina. And this is Amanda, who is manager at Marina Moore. She's Swiss, she's Kiwi, I'm a Pom. That's about all you need to know.
We've got an Aussie on the panel.
Yeah, we've got an Aussie on the panel, exactly. Right guys, so we're gonna come down to a push-up position. We're gonna have our arms and our legs straight. We're gonna push our nose to our toes in this pushback. We're going to hold for a second and then come back to the push-up position, hold for a second, and then push back again. We're going to do that 10 times. So we hold for a second in the push-up and we hold for a second in the push-back. Open up those shoulders, feel that core squeeze as we hit the push-up position.
And we have a question from Abdulaziz Al-Balushi. I don't have a cardio machine. So just for everyone participating at home, Coach Elliot will explain what to do if you don't have a rowing machine.
Yeah, so don't worry guys. Obviously we've not gone through the workout yet, but we do have a couple of options if you've not got a rower. One of which was that ski hop that you just did. If you have only just joined in, don't worry, we're going to go through the movement and your options. Once you've done those 10, you can jump up. What I want you to do is Jamie's going to face this way, Amanda's going to face this way. So you face the back of the room. And we're going to talk about the Scap Push Up, okay? Your scapulary shoulder blades. Now in a Scap Push Up, you want to keep your arms straight. So Amanda, just straighten out your arms. Jamie, straighten out your arms. Imagine we're on the floor right now in a push-up position. You want to push the floor as far away from you as possible. And then you want to squeeze your shoulder blades back together, keeping your elbows straight. Okay, so now we're just doing it standing. We're going to do that 10 times nice and slowly. Push away. So round. Pull your scaps together, squeeze, feel those shoulder blades squeeze. Good. 10 reps, again, 1 second in each position.
And we have Yasmin Al-Samadi saying, go Amanda. Masoudi is in. Mansour Al-Zabi is checking in. And Hisham.
Oh.
Hisham from the 8:30 a.m. class.
How's his makeshift wall ball today?
Yep. He says, good morning.
Good morning. Good guys, you're going to come down into a straight arm side plank position. You can face that way now if you want, Jay.
Shosha asks that I am late. Billy, can I attend the class?
Good guys, so what we want is we want to lie completely on our side. So you can either stack the feet on top of each other or you can put the top foot forward, hand facing the ceiling, fingers facing forward. And we're just going to do 5 side raises on each side. So you're going to drop your hip down towards the floor where you should feel a stretch and then push your hip away where you should get that activation. So you feel a stretch and activation in these obliques. Good, and your shoulder should be warming up here too.
We're also joined by Fala Al-Ramathi and Mata Al-Balushi, and Alex Zakran, the chief rep dodge of CrossFit Yas, says regards to L and hats off for them ladies.
Yeah, make sure it's your hats off, Alex Zakran. Okay, then you're going to come down to your push-up position. You're going to have your hands under your shoulders. And for this round, I want you to start by lying down on the floor. You're going to have your feet off the floor. You're going to push your knees down into the floor, squeeze your butt, squeeze your tummy, and then just drive into a knee push-up. So even if you're good at push-ups, we all know Jamie Green's good at push-ups, but she's on her knees, so you can too. Okay, then we're controlling the whole body down till the chest touches and lock out again. We're just going to do 10 reps like that. So what I don't want, guys, is any Saturday night specials. So a Saturday night special is where you bring your hips first, and then your body, and then your body, and then your hips. Save that for the weekend, okay?
Sarah says, miss you guys.
Miss you too.
Alex Zakran is potentially just wondering how he can cheat in this workout.
Good, guys. So once you've done that, you're going to jump up. And for those of you who missed the first part of the cardio, we're going to do that again. So it was ski jumps, okay? So you stand on one foot, you hop laterally to the other foot, and then you can toe touch if you want, or you can keep your foot off, okay? We're going to do 20 reps again. This time try and go a little bit faster. Forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. Try and get a little bit out of breath. So for those of you just tuning in, this is going to be our option instead of the rowing in the workout, okay?
Shout out to CrossFit Keller, who got very angry when the broadcast started 2 minutes late. So as we said, our broadcast team will be getting their second written warning now.
Good, guys. So just grab yourself a drink, because what we're about to do now is just go through the movements. And obviously this is going to take a little bit longer than what it has in previous days, because it's a little bit more technical. So all you're going to do, once you've got a drink, is just find a space. You don't need your kettlebell or your dumbbell yet. I just want you to lie flat on your back. So I'll give you 10 seconds. I want everybody to put your right arm facing the ceiling and bend your right leg. So just give you a few seconds to make sure you've got your right arm and your right leg. Perfect. You're going to put your left arm out to the side. And we're going to go through that Turkish Getup movement nice and slowly, bit by bit, with no weight. So we're going to start by pushing ourselves onto our left elbow. So if you don't know what that means, then just watch the girls. And at all times, our knuckle is going to be facing the ceiling, okay? This way you're going to be holding your kettlebell. You're then going to go onto your left hand. You're going to push your hips up to the ceiling. That left leg that's straight, you're going to sweep underneath, so your knee's on the floor. And then you're going to come into a lunge position. From there, you're going to stand up out of your lunge. Good, so we've still got that right hand overhead. Your left leg is going to lunge back. Your left hand is going to go onto the floor. Your left leg is going to straighten. Bum, elbow, shoulder, shoulder. Change sides, so left arm, left leg. Okay, we'll go a little bit fast this time, so I'll give you a few seconds, make sure you're on the other side. Elbow, hand, hips up, onto your knee, into your lunge, stand up, reverse lunge, hand down, leg straight, bum down, elbow, shoulder, shoulder. Perfect. So you've got two weights. You've got your dumbbell, you've got your kettlebell. We're going to be performing this movement weighted. So whatever weight you feel more comfortable using is the weight you're going to use. Now if you've gone optimistic and you've gone too heavy, then you can just grab anything as long as the arm stays straight and you're facing the ceiling. Kettlebell is going to be easier than the dumbbell because the weight is behind you, okay? So Jamie and Amanda are just going to demonstrate one rep just to make sure that you know what you're doing, and I want you guys to try at the same time. So I'll talk you through it, but faster than what I just did. So lie on your back, object in your right hand, right leg bent. I'll give you 5 seconds to make sure you're in that same position. Right, let's go. Left elbow, left hand, hip up, knee under, into your lunge, stand up. Lunge back, hand down, leg straight, bum, elbow, shoulder, shoulder. Change arms. Okay, so left arm straight, left leg bent, right leg straight, good. Elbow, hand, hips, knee, lunge, up, good. Lunge back, hand, leg, bum, elbow, shoulder, shoulder. Amanda did it beautifully. Jamie went for the athlete version where you go down as fast as you can. Okay, rest there, good. So that is your Turkish get-up, okay? Side plank twist. We're going to be on our elbow in a side plank position. We want our shoulders stacked over our elbow, hip in the air, foot stacked on top of the other foot. We're going to twist as far as we can underneath our armpit and then come back to the middle. For now, just do 3 on each side. So reach under, back to the middle. Reach under, back to the middle. So these movements should be performed for quality, guys, not for speed. Okay, we've got 20 minutes today. If we need to scale this movement, we can see what Jamie's doing here by putting her knee down on the floor. So that top leg's still straight, but the bottom leg is bent so that the knee's on the floor. Good, and we're still twisting exactly the same. Third movement, Scap Push Up. So you're going to come firstly onto your knees. Your hips are going to be over your knees, your shoulders are going to be over your hands. Bring your knees forward a little bit, JJ. Good. We're doing that movement we did stood in the warm-up. So we're pushing the floor away from us, and then we're squeezing our shoulder blades back together. Good. For now, just do 5 reps, nice and slow. We're looking for as much movement as we can.
Steve Hayes, he says a shout out to the LACA staff from Cleveland Clinic. Hello to all the caregivers at CCAD. We have some very exciting news actually coming your way in the next couple of days.
There you go. So guys, this movement we can also do on our toes. I would recommend that you do your first round on your knees just so you get into a good habit of keeping the elbows straight and feeling those shoulder blades coming forward and backwards, okay? So, just in case, again, you missed us, that last thing, the 60 seconds of cardio. We can either row, if you've got a rower, or you can do those lateral hops. So we start on one leg, we go to the other side, and then to the other. I did miss a movement, which is the Zed Press. So you're going to sit on the floor. For now, grab whatever's lighter, your dumbbell or your kettlebell, but we've written it for dumbbells. You're going to sit with the dumbbell in one hand. The back weight is resting on the shoulder. Other hand is out to the side or on your stomach, wherever feels more comfortable. All we're doing is a strict press, so lock out that dumbbell overhead so that the biceps by the ear, and then bring it back down to touch your shoulder again. Do 2 reps on each side. Now, if you've gone too heavy, and it's too heavy for you to strict press, because we are going to be doing 10 reps in the workout, then what you can do is what Amanda's doing and hold the dumbbell by both ends, okay? We're still going to be challenging that overhead position because the dumbbell's so narrow, okay? Perfect. So I'll give you a couple of seconds to get a drink, and then we'll talk about what the workout is and how it's going to flow. If you've got any questions before we go through the workout, then fire them up now.
There's one question from Mata Albalushi. He says, can I use bike?
If you have a bike, yeah. If you've got any piece of cardio equipment, ski erg, bike, rower, you can use that. If you've got your own skipping rope, but I wouldn't.
We have another question from Mansoor Al-Zabi. He says, where is Billy?
Is Billy in the studio today, Patrick?
Let me check.
So, while you're waiting to hear back from Billy, Patrick, I'm going to show the guys the workout. So the workout should be coming up here. All right, so we've got a 20-minute AMRAP. We're going to do 2 Turkish get-ups on each side. We're going to do 10 side plank twists on each side. We're going to do 10 dumbbell Zed press on each side. If you have to use one dumbbell, then it's 20 reps total. So 10 reps on each arm effectively. We're going to do 10 scapular push-ups and then 60 seconds of cardio. Okay? So because this is a nice slow workout where we're getting accessory strength work in, If you forget the order, just look at your TV screen, take that second as a rest, and remember that these movements are performed for quality. So you'll watch these guys as well. If you look at the screen, they're not going to be going balls to the wall. Okay, they're just going to be moving through, keep quality, taking rest between exercises. If you've got any questions, put them up now. These guys will grab a drink and then we'll get started.
We have Hisham saying he's made a makeshift kettlebell.
Oh,
well, very good. Very
make
good,
sure
Hisham.
you tag us on Instagram in that, Hisham. I would love to see your makeshift kettlebell.
We want to see this. We have Bati who says his kettlebell is too heavy, lol, so using the dumbbell.
Good.
Very good.
Good option.
And Masoodi says, how many side jumps again?
It's 60 seconds of cardio. So if you're doing side jumps, you're doing those for 1 minute. The glutes are going to be firing. So if you're looking to build a bit of junk in the trunk this quarantine, that's the one.
And just going back to Mansour's question, where is Billy?
Sorry, Mansour, I'm a little bit late. I've just been preparing the IT digital team.
He is businessman. All right, so we know the workout. Remember, quality, not quantity on this one. Any more questions from the studio, Patrick?
No, just Hisham saying that his laptop bag with books in it is his makeshift kettlebell. Excellent, guys. Good innovation there. Use what you can. Get involved. Stay active. Take part.
Okay, guys. So for this first round, I'm just going to talk you through the flow. Coach these guys as any mistakes I see. If they move perfectly, then I'll just assume what mistakes could be happening at home, and I'll talk you through those, okay? Remember, this day's a good day to get your accessory strength in, okay? Everyone ready? You girls ready? 10 seconds.
All right, remember, it's performed for quality today. So let's get that accessory strength work in.
2, 1, let's go. Nice, guys. So remember, these Turkish get-ups should be nice and slow. Arms should be straight the whole time, and we should feel like we've got our balance the whole time. So we shouldn't be stepping forward, backwards, side, side. If it helps to look at the kettlebell, then do so. Today is actually Jamie Green's rest day, so it's been a perfect day to get her active recovery in. Good, so once you've done 2 Turkish get-ups on each side, we're doing 10 side plank twists on each side. Good. So nice and slow, reach as far behind your shoulder as you can, and then push your hips forward at the top. Good, so we've got obliques working, rear delts, all those rotator cuffs. Remember, if you need to pop that bottom knee down, you bend the bottom leg to do so. Nice, so it's 10 on each side. So when you need to rest, that's fine, just change, take your time. Good. If you're not sure if you're doing it correctly, you can just watch the girls who are performing it beautifully. After we finish these 10 side plank twists, we're going to the Zed Press. So Amanda's going to do it. If you've got a dumbbell that's too heavy, she's going to use both hands, and Jamie's going to go single arm, which is how we've written it. Oh, you'll be okay. So it's 10 reps on each arm, or 20 reps if you're doing it how Amanda is. Good, again, make sure we're locking out. We should feel those upper backs working, the core working, and the shoulders working. Biceps by ears, lock out overhead, nice and tall. If you follow Jay Green on Instagram, you would have seen her post yesterday about not every day has to kill you. These quarantine workouts have been pretty savage, so it's good to get in these accessory days. Good. Nice, girls. Good job. After the Zed Press, we've got Scap Push Ups. So like I said, go on your knees for round one just to feel the movement. And then if you feel good, you can go onto your toes. So we're looking to keep the shoulders away from the ears, squeeze the shoulder blades together, push the floor away. After those 10 reps, guys, we've got 60 seconds of cardio. So you look at the clock on your screen and you just do whatever cardio you want for 60 seconds. The two options we've got, the rowing machine and these ski hops. So Amanda's going to start now. Good. And don't worry if you're not at the same point in the workout as the girls. Take your time and do your 60 seconds of cardio when you get there. If you are on the rower, what we're looking for is nice, long, slow strokes. So we've got shoulders forward at the front, big drive with the legs and pulling back to the belly button. We want to keep the chain nice and straight. Good, so shoulders in front of hips at the front, shoulders behind hips at the back. That seat should not be hitting your ankles, or your heels I should say. Amanda, you got 15 seconds, mate. If you're doing what Amanda's doing, we should just be hopping from side to side. Those glutes should be working and we should be getting more tired as we go in. For you, Amanda, that's 3, 2, 1. So once you've done your 1 minute of cardio, guys, you're back to your Turkish get-ups. Good, guys, so this round took them about 4.5 minutes. That means they're gonna get approximately 4 rounds in. Okay, the aim shouldn't be to speed up here. The aim should be to stay consistent. If anything, take rest where you need it. Good. Nice. So the shoulders are going to be a little bit more tired this round. So just make sure you're nice and steady on those Turkish get-ups. Good. All these movements, good quality. The studio are very quiet it or don't like it. There's not much to comment on today.
Little Sim getting excited there on today's workout, just wondering where the studio had disappeared to. I've actually been trying to look everywhere for Billy, but I can't find him. Hope you're enjoying the accessory work
So
at
if
home.
you do have a rower at home, guys, Jamie Green did 10 calories in her 60 seconds, so it gives you a good indication of just how recovery we are. Good. Those girls holding that same pace but taking their rest, not moving too fast.
So the girl's showing us how it's done. Much more graceful than yesterday's people working out.
Good. I don't know if the girls feel like they're playing Candy Crush with this music.
We flow through mountains, how we grew. Now we won't stop. Fade
Nice, guys. So make sure those shoulders stay away from your ears, Jay. Don't let them come forward at the bottom. So scroll the blades down. Yeah, good. That's why you got such big traps. Good. So as you can see, Amanda's on to her 60 seconds of cardio again, which is almost identical. It's actually like 5 seconds slower than her first round, which is good. That means she's maintaining that quality. If she can go a little bit bigger on those jumps. There we go, beautiful. If you like a bit of breakdancing, this is what it looks like. Good. Good, guys. So the reason why we put this workout in today is to make sure that we're not just smashing you every single day. Okay, it's important that we get this accessory work done, we maintain the strength rather than just getting fit and keep on banging the drum. All right, I know we might have a few days off on the weekend, but it's still important to not neglect the strength stuff, the accessory stuff. Good, so Amanda's taking her time before starting the Turkish Getup, making sure we got quality. Good. Obviously, we still want you working though, guys, so don't completely slack off. We're coming up to that halfway point, guys. So these girls have done 2 rounds, which is just like I said, about on track for 4 rounds total. JJ, make sure you're locking out your leg before you bring your bum down instead of just like coming onto your knee, okay? On the way down, I'll show you, I'll tell you. So hips up, knees under, yeah. Yeah, come down, yeah. So lunge back, hand down. Now keep your hips up and straighten your leg out. Yeah, there you go. You were just going down onto your knee and because you're flexible. So if you were listening then, I was just telling Jamie Green off for her laziness on the Turkish Getup.
The old 4:30 p.m. Metcon takers.
Yep.
Jackson D'Souza just saying he's struggling to get his head around the Turkish Getups. Just go step by step.
What was that from the studio, Patrick?
That was Justin D'Souza saying he can't get his head around the Turkish Getups.
Okay, so while these girls do their side plank twists, if you're struggling with the Turkish Getup, you can watch me in the background, okay? So imagine my right hand, I've got the kettlebell in my hand, okay? I'm lunging back with my opposite leg. So my right leg is bent, my right arm is straight. From this, so we've basically done an overhead lunge. We're going hand to the floor, leg straight, bum down, elbow down, shoulder, shoulder. And it's the same on the way up. We go elbow, hand, hips up, into your lunge, and stand up, okay? So always think the arm that's straight is the leg that's bent. If that helps, make sure you put in the comments. Nice, guys. Good. So as you can see, these girls just taking their time, breaking in between movements. And as you can see, Amanda's still on her knees for the Scap Push Ups, which means that she's keeping that quality. Try and keep it nice and smooth, Jay. So one movement down, good. One movement up, good. Good, Amanda, back to the skiers. Ski hop on the third round. Good, guys, so hopefully we got a bit of a sweat on, but we should also be feeling something from head to toe. You might not know like how that feeling is, but we should feel the shoulders, we should feel the core, we should feel the heart rate up a little bit. Everything should be working in today's workout. Tomorrow we got an absolute spice fest, so make sure that you get ready for that one. Good, Amanda. You slowed down a little bit on those skiers there, mate. Good, guys. So we're coming up to 15 minutes. So we're 3/4 of the way through the workout nearly. We shouldn't be pushing to finish rounds. Okay, we should just be moving at that same speed. So again, if we're struggling with the Turkish Getups, just watch Amanda as she goes through, or Jamie when she gets on them. So opposite leg back, hand, leg, bum, elbow, elbow. Good. So same leg bend, let the arm straight, elbow, hand, hips, knee, lunge, up. Good. Lunge back, hand down, leg straight, bum, elbow, shoulder. Perfect. Jamie Green picked up the pace on the row. She got 13 calories this time.
So just under 5 minutes to go now, guys. Keep moving for quality here. Right here is 20 minutes of non-stop movement.
Good. Make sure we keep the shoulder stacked over the elbow on these side plank twists. We don't want to get lazy and get this shoulder up by the ear. We want to make sure we're maintaining those positions. Good. Squeezing the butt forward at the front. Good. It's probably easier to see on Jay. Here she's in a nice straight line from hand to elbow. Good, guys, so we got 3.5 minutes left. Good, make sure we're getting the handle of that dumbbell under our chin, locking out overhead. If we're on single arm, make sure that back weight is touching our shoulder and we're locking out overhead. Good, I think these shoulders are getting tired now, which they should be. Good, so the girls are coming to the end of their 4th round and we've got 2 minutes left. So they'll have 1 minute of cardio and then just 1 minute for their Turkish Getup. Again, guys, don't push to finish. Don't push to get onto the cardio. Okay, keep the quality. You can always finish a whole round after the time cap if you want. Right, guys, we've got 90 seconds. Keep that movement. Oh, Amanda's actually in time to the music now. Shoulders. So Jamie's tactically waiting for 1 minute left, I think. Yeah, there it is. You've got 1 minute. So perfect timing for Jay Greenwood.
Yeah, Jay Greenwood timed it perfectly. Finishes with the final minute on the roller. Her favourite machine.
So if you do get back to the Turkish Getups, guys, just the same as every other round, stick to that quality. Maybe do 1 on each side as opposed to 2 on the one side, just to keep it even.
Jay Greenwood pulling at 2,000 calories per...
Yeah, I mean, if you divide 2,000 in half, then yeah. Right, we've got 20 seconds, guys. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good, guys. So just get your breath back. And then, like always, clean down your equipment.
We had a message from Masudi saying, so good. Yet, just 30 seconds ago, Masudi slid into my DMs with a sweaty picture of himself. Also, Jackson D'Souza says, hi, Amanda. Yasmin, good job, ladies. Remember, guys, if you want to say hello, drop any comments in, just jump on the live chat there, and the studio will do our best to answer any questions or give any shout-outs. Remember, if you've got a nice setup at home, take a picture, put it on the gram, tag at voguefitness.crossfit, The ladies just making sure they follow all sanitary procedures. Always remember, guys, even though these workouts are fun, remember that we are in a serious time and follow all directives issued by the UAE government and any government in the country that you're residing or living to make sure that we can get rid of this pandemic as quickly as possible.
Awesome work today, guys. So 20 minutes is a long time, and that might have been a little bit slower pace than the ones you're used to, but like I was saying, if you could hear me during the workout, is these ones are just as important, okay? It's important not to kill yourself every single day, and these ones are building A, that aerobic fitness, but B, those that accessory strength, okay? So this is basically our strength work at the minute, okay? Keeping everything ticking over. So make sure you cleared your space, you got room for stretch. Jamie's sanitized the robots, just getting it out of the way to make sure that you can see her. Okay, guys, you're going to come down into a child's pose. So you're going to have your feet together, your knees apart. You're going to sit back on your heels. You're going to reach out in front and put your head down. Then all you're going to do is cross your hands behind the back of your head. So just your elbows are on the floor. And then you're going to push your armpits down towards the floor. So we're going to stretch in the upper back and those lats.
Batty says, shoulders on fire. Great WOD, guys. Mata Al-Balushi, love it. Hisham, this is the highlight of my day. Hisham, you were the highlight of our day every day at 8:30 a.m. Khalid Al-Mazuki, nice workout. Alex Sakran, that was awful. Nice, but awful. N. Al-Mer, clap, 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 bicep.
Straighten one arm, guys, but keep the other one behind your head. Good, and then all you're going to do is twist away from the arm that's straight. So twist to the arm that's bent. Other way, Amanda. Other way, Jamie. Both of you.
Alex Sakran, he had a vest on Turkish Getups were very challenging. Well, it would have been even more challenging, Alex, if you put weight in that weighted vest as well.
Change sides, guys. So other hand behind your head, twist to the other side.
Tomorrow, guys, we've got a very tough workout, so make sure that with this workout you get your accessory work in. Tomorrow's going to be tough. As some might say, pretty spicy.
Yeah, tomorrow is pretty spicy. Back to the middle, guys. And then all you're going to do is put your hands down on the floor, bring your hips towards your hands into a Cobra Stretch. So just bring your hips forward, pick your chest up. As we saw yesterday, some of us with the same flexibility capacity as Patrick Hegarty, you might need to put your elbows on
Mashallah, he was that captain. Oof.
Tomorrow, there are rumours circulating that a certain Billy Graham will be performing in box 2. The man, the myth, the legend.
He will be. I wonder how will he survive?
I mean, rumour has it he once did 49 wall balls unbroken when there were 50 in a workout.
There are many witnesses to that event. It's actually a verified fact. Unlike his unverified handstand push-ups.
Good. From here, guys, I want you to do a push back. So we're in a downward facing dog position. Now, as Jamie always likes to tell me, to bend your legs to keep your back flat if you need to, and then slowly straighten out your legs to keep that tailbone pointing the ceiling, okay? We don't want hips underneath like this.
Alex Zakran has clarified that the vest he used was actually from a 3-piece tux.
Bants.
Hisham as well noted that tomorrow is the 1st of April, which is, of course, April.
Hips down into a push-up position.
April Fool's Day.
Bring one foot on the outside of the hands. Let's hope China was having a big joke on us, and tomorrow that this didn't. When this happens, it was all a big joke, and we can all leave the house.
China.
Yeah. Good. And all we're going to do is we're going to come into a wide hip opener. So we're going to turn to face the knee, and we're going to push that knee out. Good. We're going to hold that for 30 seconds and then change.
So Hisham, I think, is wondering if it's an April Fool's joke that Billy will be taking part.
It might be a joke, but it's not an April Fool's joke. He's definitely doing the workout. Change sides. But honestly, guys, like Patrick said, this is pretty serious times. It's not great for anyone, but it's really important to us that you guys are still tuning in and being part of this amazing community for us. We hope that we're keeping you a little bit sane. Khalid Al-Kabi, make sure you do this workout and not just message me about watching us, okay? Like, it is good for you to move.
I wonder if Falah Al-Ramathi did it.
Falah. I've seen his home gym. He has got barbell and everything. Mashallah.
Mashallah, Falah.
Very good.
We all miss you, Falah. Masoodi, not so much.
Good, guys. Is there anything that you two want to stretch that we haven't yet that you feel you should after the workout? Forearms. Okay, guys, so last stretch, we're going to come sit on our heels. We're going to have our fingertips facing us, and we're just going to lock out those elbows, and you just rock backwards and forwards so you get stretch and then relax, stretch and then relax. So today was slow-paced and long, guys. Tomorrow is short, hard, and fast. Some say that's how Billy Graham lives his life. And we'll leave it there today, guys. We hope you've had fun. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, guys.